I know you, but not well, but we've gotten to know each other so well in that typical NDG way. My name's Scott McLeod. I predominantly have focused on more educational work in my current life, more like documentary animations about the history of Canada or the untold histories of Canada, and and also doing teaching tools essentially for high school, elementary school, and I lecture in universities at times. And in addition to that, I'm what they call a teaching artist. I work for an organization, not-for-profit, called Learn Quebec. And I go into schools and I teach kids they explore identity politics about being bilingual or an immigrant or someone who's come to Canada or Quebec specifically, and what that experience was like to become Francicized, I guess you could say, learning the French language, or bilingual, more focused.
Yes, so my name is Neema, Neema Landei. I'm from Tanzania. And my research work is on girls' education among indigenous communities in Tanzania. So I'm working with girls from Maasai tribe, and the Maasai tribe is one of the indigenous community in Tanzania. And so this is what I've been doing for almost 5 years now. And most of the time I engage myself also with some research work at Concordia University, the education department. Recently we were working on the literacy work. We were looking on the literacy knowledge among secondary school students in Quebec, in Montreal, in Great Montreal.
How long have you been in NDG?
Yes, so I first arrived here was 2020, just before COVID. That was January. I still remember the day. It was 3rd of January.
Yes.
And I arrived here. I was really new here in Canada, arriving during winter, a lot of snow. It was very cold. And I still remember my landlady, Rosemary, was there waiting for me. I was really nervous, and I was a little bit, scared to see a lot of snow that much. But, we had to go out that day just to get familiar with the neighborhood here in NDG. It was quite an experience.
First time seeing snow?
Not really first time, but a lot of snow. Yeah. Because before coming here, I lived in Boston, where I did my master's for 2 years. But by then, we never had a lot of snow. It was cold, but not as much as here in Canada, and especially in Quebec. And I like the fact that you have been on and off. There are times that you were here and then you left, then you're back. I think that is something that is resonating with me, that I've been here for only 5 years in NDG. There are points that I wanted to live outside, maybe to go and rent very close to my school, let's say downtown Concordia. But NDG, it's a beautiful place. For me, I feel like I'm even like home, the way people live together. Everything is very close. And I can share this. Before coming here, we used to hear this, those who are coming from Africa, that when you are here abroad, people don't know their neighbors, you don't know the next door who lives there, you don't talk on the streets. But I think NDG is quite different. When even I meet my colleagues at school, we share a lot, like, how is your neighborhood? I think in NDG is one of the best neighborhood, and it's more diverse. Not only having being an English neighborhood, because for some of us who don't speak French, it could be very hard for me to go and live somewhere where I can't even speak English or converse in English when you go to the shop. But here it's quite different, and everything is very close. It's really beautiful. It's hard for me, it is gonna be hard for me to leave NDG to go to another place. I don't want to leave. I want to stay here.
I get it. Yeah. I take your points. One of the things I noticed when I lived up on the plateau, when I moved back here, was there was a shift of people who want to start families, want to come here, because we have all the wonderful facilities.
Yes.
The Benny Sports Complex, CLSC, beautiful library.
Yes.
Maison de la Culture, and then the parks.
Yes, the parks.
So there's a lot of space, a lot of trees. So it's quieter, and there is a sense. I agree with you. I noticed that getting to know your neighbor was something that is kind of commonplace here.
Yes, it is, for sure. Yeah.
Community comes to mind.
Yes, it is true. That should be number one, especially if you are away from home. Yeah, that should be.
Yeah, in your situation, and I'm happy to hear that you have that sense that it offers that to you.
Yeah, it does, for sure, it does. Though not like 100%, but at least.
Okay.
It's not very different from where I'm coming from, that community and living together, having festivals. Yeah, summertime is beautiful here. You don't have to go downtown.
You're right.
We do have a street festivals here, and then like sell out, garage, sell out, all these things we get here. You don't have to move to another street or to another neighborhood to get them. Yeah.
Yeah, I found some good pieces of furniture on the street, definitely. In the back alleys, people
yes,
dump out.
Yes, it is true. It is, yeah. And you get to meet new people too during the festival. You know, it's beautiful for sure.
Yeah, the Arts Festival, Porch Fest.
Porch Fest, yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
And the NDG Biz Festival up on Monkland now, which is good.
Oh,
They have a craft fair and they support local businesses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I never knew that.
Yeah, things come and go, but there's a steady of, it seems, like your point taken. So where would you say some of your favorite places are in NDG?
Yeah, so you mentioned earlier that NDG there are so many parks. Yeah. That is number one.
Oh,
park.
Good.
Yeah, we have Jirwa Park, and we have another park close to Beni.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have another park very close between Madison and the Grand Boulevard. I think it's on Madison. Yeah, so those are the places, but we also have so many restaurants.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Like we have even East African restaurants.
I know.
We have Indian. We have cafe shops where we go and meet, even do your work. And when you go to Monkland also, there are so many shops, cafe shops. So those are one of the favorite places I like to meet my friends. And towards Loyola also, we have Second Cup Cafe. There we meet. As I said, that I go to Concordia University. And it's good that I'm here because it's very close to Loyola campus, where they do have a beautiful library, very quiet. Sometimes we meet at Second Cup Cafe, and some restaurants around here. We have a Persian restaurant, Indians. And I was so happy to find there is a restaurant called East Africa, because Tanzania is East Africa, and the food there is very good.
The younger Scott would have gone to Honey Martin's, that little Irish pub.
Ah, yeah.
It's part of my culture, so and they had very good music there.
Okay.
And a friend of mine who came once, he just said, I feel like I'm in London in the 1950s or 60s. And I said, why is that? He says, there's no sports screens and all kinds of noise going on. So it almost felt, I said, you're right. It's like a movie set of an Irish pub in London or in Dublin from the 1950s, pre-ATMs and slot machines and whatever else a lot of bars have now. So that place has a certain cachet and excellent music and bands playing there. So that's not a place I frequent often, but I do have a nostalgia for it. And then, like you said, the cafe's current one is called the Biblio Cafe. It's a Persian place. And music is very calm. It's my second office. I see profs from Concordia.
Where I see it? On Sherbrooke?
It's on Sherbrooke, yeah, just top of Clifton.
But also it is more of like a family oriented. So if you have young kids, also it's a good place to live. There are so many activities, and there are schools. I've seen there are so many schools, children's schools, and also parks, because we know kids also, they like to go out, playing out, and it's a safe neighborhood.
So that's amazing. Someone who's just been here for a short time, it really connects to you.
It is the best place ever so far. I didn't go out, but I have friends who live away from Montreal. For example, I was in Gatineau, and NDG still is the best. And I have a friend, we used to live, my former roommate, when we arrived together in 2020, we lived in the same apartment. He's working, he completed his master's from Concordia, and he still remember NDG.
Fondly.
Yeah, he's like the memories he will never forget. And sometimes he visits, he said, I miss Montreal and especially NDG.
Yeah, I guess to just add to what you're saying, that diversity and where people from away can feel comfortable because they meet people like them. And The language issue, you just triggered that again, the idea that English is spoken here, French is spoken here, but also all the other languages.
Yes.
I mean, living here, I remember many of my friends were trilingual. You know, they spoke not just French and English, but their, you know, ancestral tongue. Or, so that's also something, like you said, there's that more diversity would be a word that I would bring back again.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
No, thanks. That was really nice what you said. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I know you, but not well, but we've gotten to know each other so well in that typical NDG way. And it's been great to have these exchanges, because I think our stories have fed off each other. You know, I had no script today. I just wanted to, I'm going to sit down with Neema and I'm going to just take it where it goes. And I think you were the perfect person to do this project with. Thank you. Yeah,
thank you too. It was a pleasure. Yes, I've known you just, you know, sometimes back. But today I got to know a lot of you, about you. You know, you lived here and where did you live and about your work. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure for sure to have this discussion with you. And hopefully we will meet next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.